Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel where we're about that breaking cycles life. Welcome back to another Let's Talk Tuesday. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's video. And again, guys, if you know someone who is in that situation, or if you're in that situation yourself, please do speak up so that that person may be helped, or you may be helped yourself, because the goal is to stop this level of manipulation in our society. And yes, I know we have a far way to go, but it starts with one person, right? And we can all make the choice today to start combating manipulation. And that is the reason for this channel, the reason why I am here speaking to you, because I hate seeing it and I want it to be stopped. And I know you also want it to be stopped. If you are going through this, be brave and speak to someone who will help you, who will be wise in helping you out of the situation so that you may be protected, okay? Now, this week, as you can tell from the title, we're going to be speaking about the love relationship stage. So we spoke about the targeting stage and the friendship stage, the friendship forming stage. And if it is that we bypassed these two stages and we're at this third stage, unfortunately, we need to be alert as to what the offenders may do that will cause you to realize that, okay, I'm in a manipulative situation, right? So yeah, let's get into these points and let's know how to speak up, okay? Okay, now the first one is, once they have established their friendship, their trust, sadly, they will definitely head on to wanting to either be your boyfriend or girlfriend, right? And yes, this does not exclude married people, because we all know that we have married women and men that are with people outside of their marriage, and they manipulate those people, especially if it's an older person to a younger person. Like the age gap is huge, right? If you find yourself as a young person being wooed by someone who is married, that should be a red flag that this person is getting too close to you, and he or she already has a spouse, okay? So that is the first red flag that you should run away, and you should not be afraid to speak up about that or stop them in their tracks, okay? Now, they want to become your girlfriend, boyfriend. So after they've targeted you, they've understood who you are, you guys are now best friends, lo and behold, you're now dating. After dating now, the offender, and that one's really self-explanatory, so that's the first point. Now the second point is, after becoming your boyfriend or girlfriend, they are going to isolate you from your friends, your family, from anything that you would like to do, because they are so possessive that they only want you to themselves. They only want to they want to control everything you do, so that you may feel dependent on them. It's like you can't live or breathe without them. And guys, the only person you should be able to have that feeling towards, and it should be a happy feeling of I don't want to live or breathe without them, is Jesus, okay? They will make you feel like, wow, how can I not have this person in my life, right? because they do everything right. They're the sweetest person you've ever met. And wow. Now, after they have already isolated you, and you won't even recognize that you're being isolated. It's just that they will always want to be around you. They'll never allow you to have anyone else in your space. And you'll just think that, oh, they just love me that much, or they just want me around them that much, that I just need to be there for them. And that's where the red flag should come up, because in a relationship, guys, in any friendship, you should be free to have other friends. And I don't mean friends in terms of you're going to disrespect your relationship, but you should be able to have other friends. You should be able to communicate with other people, and those friendships should not be a threat to your relationship, because your partner should be able to trust you, to know that you won't do anything if it is that you have a good heart, right? And if they don't trust that you have a good heart, then yes, this is where insecurities come in. And we all see these things in movies, as well as I've seen it in people's life, in my life, right? So yeah, manipulators are definitely going to isolate you, and you will not even realize that you are being isolated. So the key is, as I always tell my friend, I'm like, always be looking right here. Always be watching everything people do. As in, it's not to make you crazy, but you have to be aware of your surroundings as to, okay, why is this person doing this? And you observe it to see, okay, is this a good trait or is it not? You have to be constantly aware of your surroundings. I'm speaking just like my mom. Honestly. Like, my family, they're always saying, Shanique, be aware of your surroundings. Shanique, be aware of your surroundings. Always look what is happening around you, because you never know what will happen. Exactly. So you should be careful of the people that are in your life, because not every skin teeth a laugh, right? And you should be able to say, okay, this person, are they exhibiting good traits? If you're a Christian, are they exhibiting the fruits of the Spirit? Or are they faking it? Because trust me, if you have a relationship with God, trust me, He will tell you if people are faking. I'm telling you from experience. Okay? He tells me who is real and who is not. Right? So guys, be aware of your surroundings. That's the key point. Because if you reach to this point where you're being isolated and you're not even aware that you're being isolated, because you've been hurt so much, you're so vulnerable, because you've had some level of trauma in your life and you don't know what love feels like, this person, this offender, is definitely going to prey on that, and you will not even realize that you're being isolated and that you're heading into that next step of being manipulated to a greater degree, right? Now, after they have isolated you, of course, in this world, in this society these days, no one really cares about the rules of doing sexual things after marriage, right? Unfortunately. But yes, offenders are definitely going to head to that point where they're going to get sexually intimate with you, and that is the next point. They are going to be sexually intimate with you. And we spoke about that last week on they accidentally touch your private parts, right? So now, after they've established boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, they've isolated you, you feel like, oh, I should be there for this person because they need me. The only person any person in this world needs is Jesus, okay? You can't complete anyone. If they're not complete themselves, then you don't put that burden on yourself. Let me repeat that. Do not put that burden on yourself to try and complete or fix anyone. It's not your duty, okay? It's your duty to pray for them and give them to Jesus. It's not your duty to fix them. So don't think, especially females, don't think you should fix a guy, okay? You shouldn't. they have a brain, and they know how to choose what is right and what is wrong. Okay, so they also know that, okay, if I do this, it will lead to this consequence. If I do that, it will lead to that consequence. They also have a mind that they can choose what's right and what's wrong. So you can't fix that, because they'll only change if they want to change. Okay, note to my ladies. Okay, so yes, the offenders are definitely going to get sexual with you, and here it gets worse. Like, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But we're in the loving relationship stage, right? So it's expected, right? So yeah, after they become sexually intimate with you, and you know, when someone gets sexually intimate with you, it's like, wow, you're bonded to this person. This is why God, let me just put a disclaimer there, sex should be after marriage, guys. After marriage, right? Because you don't know who you're going to be bonded to. You need to have a clear mind to choose who it is, whoever it is that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. If you're just having sex, kissing, doing all these things, your mind is going to be blocked, honestly, and you won't even know that this person has bad intentions to you, because you're so concerned with the fact that they make you feel good sexually. Yeah, let's seize that, okay? But I know these words, water for ducks back for most people, but hey, what can we say? Just pray, right? Yeah, prayer. Don't underestimate the power of prayer, guys. But yeah, anyways, Jishuba. Anyways, yes, after they have established a sexual relationship with the person, the vulnerable person, they're going to start playing on your insecurities. Yes, because now you're bonded to that person. You feel like, oh wow, this person could never hurt me. But now is the time when they start showing you their true colors. You probably saw bits and pieces of it, but you didn't pay attention to it because you liked that feeling of being loved or being lusted after, in my words. Okay, yeah, now you're going to see who that person really is, because now they're going to start to lower your self-esteem, and that's the next point. They're going to start lowering your self-esteem. You're going to be influenced to do everything illegal, and you're going to wonder, how is it that I got to this point where this is not really what I desired for my life, but here I am doing the very same thing that I also didn't want to do at the start. I just wanted someone to love me. I just wanted someone to care for me. I just wanted someone to appreciate me. But here I am. This person is turning their back on me, and they are doing the very same thing that the people in my past did. It's like it. If you knew how upset I am right now, I'm really calm. But like, I really hate seeing this, guys, because sadly, majority of the times it's males to females, and I see the males doing this to the females, and I just have to be like, my sister, pay attention. Don't you see what's happening? Don't you see what's happening? But you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't force him to drink. Yeah. It's heartbreaking, but you can't save everyone, right? You just have to step back and allow people to experience what they have to experience. And yeah. But yes, guys. Whew. You'll start doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing. The person will start to lower your self-esteem after they should be building it, because someone who loves you, who truly loves you, will build your self-esteem, will not break you down. guys, another point is the fact that in lowering your self-esteem, they're going to give you affection one day, and then the other day, where is the affection? Where is the love? Where is all that special feeling that you gave me from the start? Where is it? It's nowhere to be found, because their intention was to just get to you, have their way with you, and then treat you like crap, basically. And it's so heartbreaking to see this, and I know people that have been through this, right? So yeah, if it is that, once again, I'm going to say it again, if it is that you realize you're at this point in your relationship, please speak to someone and let that person help you out of the situation. Don't be afraid and say, oh no, I can fix him, or no, I can fix her, or no. I don't really hear boys saying I can fix a woman though, but yeah, you know what I mean. I don't want to make it gender biased, so I'm saying both of them, but we all know that the majority is males to women, right? But we do have women in this society that are manipulators as well, and males, you should watch out for those type of women, okay? And I'm going to even add one point, because this is the final point. Manipulators tend to turn into abusers. Of course, they're emotional abusers, but I mean, get to the point of physical abuse. And yeah, I'm really upset just even talking about this topic. I'm sorry, because no person should ever have to handle an abusive partner. No person on this earth. And it's my desire, honestly guys, especially for females, I'm sorry, but we all know as I said, we all know the majority is males to female. It's definitely, like, it really breaks my heart. It's definitely my desire to see my females out there. They believe in themselves, they know their worth, they know their value in God's eyes. Like, to know that they are princesses and they should be treated with the utmost respect. And if it is that they understand this and they realize that their love is found in God, then he will give them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know, okay, this person, they're just talking about how they love me, and they want to be with me and everything, but their actions is saying something completely different. And I just wish that they would just pray to God to give them discernment to know, okay, this guy is not good for me, and I should be okay being alone, because being alone is better than being in an abusive relationship, right? So but we all know our society, unfortunately. A lot of people don't know how to be alone, especially be alone in Christ. And it's hard, I know, because I've gone through it, where God literally isolated me in my first year of China. It's not easy to be alone, I understand, but it's also not easy being with someone that doesn't respect you, doesn't appreciate you, doesn't love God more than how he loves you, right? So if someone doesn't care about their own spiritual life, how are they even going to know how to love you? Like, really, if you don't see someone striving after God, then how is it that this person is going to even know how to treat you? Because who else can teach them how to treat you except God, right? He knows how to treat you, so he will teach that person out there to treat you well, right? So guys, I hate manipulation. And it's not only in regards to boy female relationships, we have it in friendships as well. And I'll speak about that next week, manipulation in friendship. But again, it's my desire for my ladies out there to please please, 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 have it hit by your body and stop. Like, stop giving yourself away like that. You are precious. You are worth so much more than you think. Like, believe in yourself. Believe that you're beautiful. Believe that you can do anything and you're conquering anything. Like, I know more females in this time, they're thinking like this, and it's good. But the fact that I still know people that, you know, that they don't know these things, or they don't want to go after these things, it's heartbreaking. So yeah, it's just my desire to see this, and hopefully people will be educated to know how to, well, my females will be educated to know how to handle themselves as women, right? And to know what they are worth, and to know that they're worth much more than a guy just saying, oh, you're so pretty, oh, I love you so much. Nolly, no you don't. You just want to get something from me, and I'm not giving you, and you won't get it. So okay, like, sorry, I'm venting, but guys, like, you need to be like very assertive, because manipulation is very serious, and it can get to the point of physical abuse and lead to death, right? So protect your life by being smart, by recognizing all these signs that I've spoken about in these 3 videos thus far. Recognize these signs, recognize these red flags, and please, 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 please speak to someone. Don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid. Okay? Speak to someone that is safe, and then bring it to the police, because trust me, it's manipulation. They want you to fear them. No, don't fear them. Speak to them boldly. I told you last week that I've had run-ins with guys, with married men that wanted to manipulate me. I'm just telling you now, that's his married men, right? Wanted to manipulate me and think that, oh, because I smile and I am a happy person, they think I'm an idiot. Yes, guys, I'm telling you, it's married men that have tried with me, and I have to look at them and be like, Nisha Mayan, what kind of person are you, basically? Like, they have no, let's not speak about it, okay? But you keep far from people like that, and you don't have an excuse for them. You get angry and you be crazy, okay? And their wives will thank you, okay? All right. So yeah, that's my let's talk for this week. I rambled a bit at the end, I'm sorry, but it's really my hope out there. It's really my hope, my desire to break this cycle of manipulation. Honestly, I really hate it, and the only way it can be broken is if we ourselves educate ourselves on what these offenders will do, and then we stop it before it gets to a point of physical abuse or even death. Okay, so yeah, that's a let's talk for this week, guys. Next week we'll talk about manipulation in friendships. Now that one, I'll vent a lot. I'm sorry. That one, I will vent a lot. But anyways, guys, I'll see you next week. Bye.